This is a truth with pure power chord. Truth. The truth. The truth. The truth.
Good morning, guys. This morning's subject I've entitled, Is the End Near? Let's get into it. I've heard many people in the past few weeks saying that the 23rd of September is going to be the end of the world. But how do they justify this? So the Bible outlines several predictions regarding the end of the world, including the rise of the Antichrist, the Great Tribulation, and the second coming of Jesus Christ. So point number one, the rise of the Antichrist. The Bible predicts the emergence of a false Messiah known as the Antichrist, who will deceive many. We see this in 2 Thessalonians 3 verses 4. This figure is often associated with the end times and is expected to lead many away from the truth. This brings us to our second point, which is the Great Tribulation. This period is described as a time of immense suffering and persecution, and we see this in Matthew 24, verses 21 to 22. It is characterized by natural disasters, wars, and widespread chaos, serving as a precursor to the final events of the world. Point number three, signs of the end times. Jesus provided specific signs that would indicate the approach of the end times, including wars and rumors of wars. Nations will rise against nations, and we see this in Matthew 24, verses 7. Then famine and pestilence. There will be food shortages and epidemics. We see this in Matthew 24, verses 7, and also in Luke 21, verses 11. And then we get earthquakes. An increase in natural disasters, including earthquakes, will occur, which we also see in Matthew 24, verses 7. And the next one and the last one is false prophets. Many will arise and deceive many. We find this in Matthew 24, verses 11. So we see in the book of 2 Peter 3, verses 10 to 12, it gives us a good description of the end of the world. The Bible tells us the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. This means the end of the world will happen suddenly and quickly. 2 Peter 3, verses 10 says this, the heavens will disappear with a roar. The elements will be destroyed by fire, and the earth and everything done in it will be laid bare. So when Peter says the heavens, he's not referring to the physical heaven above where God is located. Rather, the heavens refer to everyone in the solar system, including the stars, the moon, and all the planets. Everything in our solar system will be destroyed by fire. As you can imagine, there will be lots of noise associated with this event. Destruction of the solar system will not be silent, as this destruction will be louder than the crack of thunder. After the destruction of heaven and everything in the world, the entire earth will be bare. 2 Peter 3 verses 10. Nothing living will be on the face of the earth. This will officially be the end of the world. So after the end, the Bible tells us that after everything is destroyed, God is going to create a new heaven and a new earth. We find this in Revelation 21 verses 1. This new heaven and new earth will last forever. The eternal state is what theologians call the new heaven and the new earth. God will never destroy the new heaven and new earth because it is going to be completely perfect, without sin and holy, which we find in 2 Peter 3 verses 18. Only those who are in the Lamb's book of life will be able to live in the new heaven and the new earth. Revelation 13 verses 8. So, in order to be in the Lamb's book of life, you have to have accepted Jesus Christ by placing faith in his death, burial, and resurrection. For individuals who did not place their faith in Jesus, they will be cast into the lake of fire with Satan, the Antichrist, and the beast after the millennial reign of Christ, which we find in Revelation 20, verses 10. So therefore we can say the end of the world is a future event, but it is best for all people to be prepared. The best way to prepare for the end of the world is not to store up food, water, or resources. Rather, the best way to prepare for the end of the world is by placing your faith in Jesus and accepting him as your Lord and Savior. So when people give you these predictions and say, I know when the end is, they're lying. They don't know. Because we find in Mark 13 verses 32, it says this. The statement reads, but about the day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. This verse occurs with a larger discourse in which Jesus describes signs of the end times and exhorts his disciples to be vigilant. So when you hear people telling you that the end of the world is today, take it with a pinch of salt, but at the same time, live your life as if this is your last few minutes on earth. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Cheers.